We are good. Hello, everybody. What the heck is playing? What is this awesome epic music? Oh, it's Legend of Zelda stuff. Overworld melody. Haha. See, if I listen to it for like 5 more seconds, would have known it. Okay. Let me get my keyboard here. That goes there. What is my ice cup? We will now fucking pause that. Welcome, everyone. I know I haven't been around in like fucking forever. Just some personal shit that I had to deal with. And get my brain set and then fucking sleep. Got all fucked up. So, instead of just trying to get my sleep back in order, I'm like, fuck it. We'll just stream at night. If you guys, some of y'all miss it, I hope you enjoy the VOD. Other than that, let's go. Where are we? There we are. Final Fantasy 14. I have completed Bismarck Extreme. I did that last night, and I did some PvP. In fact, I think that's where I'm currently at. Maybe, possibly. I don't know. It's been a day or two. It has been a day or two. That one of my friends got me Call of Duty, so for the past couple of weeks, I've been playing that with my Xbox friends, who you will never hear on stream. So don't worry yourself about it. You know? That, and I've been dealing with OBS. Checking it out. I'm no longer on Streamlabs OBS. Actually, I have to uninstall that shit off my computer, but I want to get... I don't have my notifications, like when someone follows, I get rated. That shit. Oh no, that's right. I bought my Sakat for my my samurai outfit. Right? So we have to go back to the Rising. Because I think Bismarck was the last one I needed to do. Well, hello everyone. You know, I haven't even done the Valentine's Day stuff, I think. Whatever the Ladies' Day thing is. Maybe I'll go back to Gardania and check that out real quick. Oh, hi, sir. Song of Steam and Steel. A refrain for the undaunted. Wait a minute for that, sir. Oh, let me. That'll go to party. And I forgot. Put my camera back on. I got you. Ready? Whoa, here I am. Wow, that's really big, and it shouldn't be that. This actually should be, well, technically it should be bigger. So that way, no, behives. Dankeschön. can I... Is it transform? This is it? Yeah, this is it. Oh no, we're good. Why does it look like it's bigger than it should be? Let's try that. Let's try this. No. 450? Maybe. Just a little bit. I think actually 400 was nice. But we're gonna try this. We're gonna stretch this out just a little bit more. Come on. Ooh. There we go. Hey. Yeah. Okay. Back to the video game. I hope my keyboard clacking isn't getting picked up too much. OBS seems to pick things up a lot better than Streamlabs version of it, which wouldn't play audio for when I was doing Metroid Prime. So you didn't say a word. The etheric readings left no doubt. The Lord of the Mists is no more. And thus has his essence joined that of the Lord of the Hive in its return unto the land. You have my gratitude, Warrior of Light. Without your violent efforts, these primal terrors would have invited devastation on a cataclysmic scale. If you say so, sir. For unlike others of their ilk, Bismarck and Ravana both harbor the desire and the power to reach Azisla. It is with dreadful certainty that I sensed their intent to feed on the strength of the warring triad, and thereby amplify their own power by an order of magnitude. By what wisdom do I claim such certainty? I am gifted with, how shall I put this, an intimate knowledge of the primal mind. You are curious, I am sure, but you need not understand the nature of a power to use it, do you? It is as much the same with the echo, I imagine. Ah, the realm of Eorzea, ever has it been a land embraced by gods, for weal or for woe, I should wonder. For the time being, I shall remain here in the Rising Stones and assist Yuri Angers with his research into the icons. If you should require aught further of me, simply ask. Oh, and he's got more. Does it give me anything? Aha. Found out the false goals. When the bell breaks, Unokali is anxious to act before the warring triad awaken. Okay. Why does it still say it's prime time? It shouldn't. Hold on. Let me refresh my own fucking stream here. Yeah, no. Bad. It It's not prime time. I said it is. Final Fantasy 14. Thanks for not capitalizing that. It's appreciated. I mean, I held down the shift button and everything, but... Ooh. On a category. There you go. Ah, shit, I should have read that first. Time it came for something. The seals cracked and the icons stir. Should they be allowed to awaken and resume their titanic conflict? It will be alike to the coming of a second calamity. You, Kogan, represent our best hope of eliminating this threat. That said, the very act of entering the containment facility itself presents certain unique challenges. So unique, in fact, that I struggle to locate an individual with the requisite talents to surmount them. Were it not for the impressively diverse connections of your fellow scions, I might still be searching. Happily, however, they were able to furnish me with a suitable candidate. Now, along with you and your echo-blessed companions, all the pieces we need to proceed with this deadly game are arrayed upon the board. Victory hinges upon no less than the total destruction of the warring triad. But we must also aware the interference of those who covet the Allagan's primal harnessing technology. I speak, of course, of the blindly grasping hand of the Garlean Empire and its fumbling agents. The ignorant meddling of the Empire will serve only to hasten the Icon's awakening, and it is my master's desire that the Triad be dispatched before Imperial forces delve too deeply. Being the nearest to wakefulness, the Icon Sephiroth shall be your first adversary. Make your preparations and join me on the flagship in Aziz La. We shall speak further there. Sure. Oh. Got this little book, The Warrior Triad. What's this? Warrior Triad, The Awakening. Oh, I think I already read that. I'm pretty sure I already read that. But the only thing I gotta learn now how to do on this new OBS setup is how to not hear myself in my fucking ears. So if you hear me like pause weirdly, it's because I'm hearing my own voice and it's kind of hard to narrate. Well, if that's the case. The one on which I wishes to hear all about how you raged against the machine. Daughter Mitchell craves tales of your adventures inside the Steel Colossus. Rouses music once more. I will tell you that shit later. I also have to really work on my relics. I really do. I gotta do my paladin because I want Excalibur. And I want Ragnarok for my warrior. I really don't care about my Dragoon one. Maybe I do. I don't know. I might do it, like, after a while and just be like, fuck it. Alright, to Azizla, the flagship. Didn't Azizla have one? Oh, there it is. I saw Helix. I wasn't looking at the first set of words. I am a potato. Actually, system config sound settings. Oh, that's right. There's like a bunch of quests I gotta do fucking here. At Aziz La. Like that one. You know, maybe instead of fucking with the Bismarck or the primals here, let's fuck with these. Actually, see what they unlock. Oops. Huh? The elegant safeguard node is flickering erratically. Danger. Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Danger. Unable to access key Azila security systems. Enforcement Droid 208 not responding to emergency shutdown commands. Recommend immediate forcible destruction of equipment. Danger. Danger. Unable to access key Azila. Well, where is this? Is it over this way? Hop. Come, Firebrand. Yeah? Oh, that was easy. Is this something we can attack, or is it just fucking floating here? I guess it's just something floating there. Oh, map, please. Found the activation of malfunctioning security equipment. In recognition of your part in preventing a possible repeat of the incident, in which 209 civilians and or researchers were savagely associated 600-hour cleanup effort have been recommended for the black truffle soda. That sounds yummy. Okay. See if we can find any more. Well, we could just go out. Alright, what's this one? Well, that's when the bow breaks. Good clean fun, and what's that other unexpected fucking proposal? Alright, let's go back here then. To the big floating egg. With a hole in it. Ooh. A scoozy. The elegant tournament is silently awaiting user interaction. Greetings, loyal soldiers of the Elegant Empire. Today's training regime starts now. Your task is to locate and destroy 5 snapper rooks to ensure that all targets are rendered completely dead and or inoperable to hunting soldiers. Beep bop, boop bop. Oh. Well, hello. Ooh. Purple? I'll take the purple. Bleep, bleep. Reinitializing sanitation protocols. Control linked cleaning units inoperative. Manually disassembly of cleaning units required. Please decommission 5 clockwork harvest men. Manual disassembly of cleaning units required. Please decommission. Okay. He's just repeating what he's saying. Oh, that was the wrong one. That's what I was looking for. High spinner Rick. Ha. He's gotten range. He most certainly is. But like, did that not? Did that seriously? It seriously didn't kill him. I honestly thought that would have killed them. Well, I have successfully completed today's training exercise. Today's training is intended to teach the importance of when dealing situation. We hope this knowledge serves you well in your service of the Alien Empire. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. Confirming control of all cleaning units. Blip, blip. Control linked to all cleaning units within accepted parameters. The sterilization node is 4,962 years, 3 months, 12 days overdue for replacement. To minimize risk of catastrophic system failure, please replace the sterilization node at your earliest convenience. I want that purple dye. Look at the purple. I like the purple. Oh, hey, Midgar. Suppression node is attempting to initialize a system test. Initializing system test. Test subject not found. Aborted. Congratulations on being selected for system testing. Please verify the effectiveness of this innocent compliance assurance subsystem by approaching Clockwork engineers and Clockwork paladins and demonstrating non-compliant behavior. Right. AKA, fuck these guys up. Paladin's done. Now it's engineer. One more. Fucker. Hey. Thank you for participating in the Citizen Compliance Assurance Subsystem Testing Program. Test subjects neutralized. 0. Subsystem performance. Unsatisfactory. Upgrade to the suppression infrastructure is recommended to ensure optimal citizen conformance. That sounds fun. Maybe. Possibly. Not really. Alright. Let's do this one over here. Oh. Can I have OBS up? Thank you. Ooh, 5 glamour prisons. I'll take those. Blip blip. Transmission received from Composite Lifeform Research Facility. Congratulations. You have been selected to assist in a research experiment. Sensors indicate escapes by subjects in test chamber 167-B. Accelerated Chimera breeding program. Subjects present an extreme risk to the surrounding environment. Recommend immediate termination of all associated elegant chimeras. Okay. Where's that? That's this way. I've been there. I'm not here for you, though. Maybe I am. He looks like he's fun to kill. And I mean, if he hurts, well, let's find out. Oh my God, let's try. Oh, that's a lot of shit. Oh, of course. They all dumped off on me. Fuck, I forgot to save it the fucking shit. I had that motherfucker too. No. Everything had spawned back in and jump on me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna be hanging out here. I don't have enough time to get back there. I know I don't. I'm not even gonna bother. We'll just go turn this in and move on to the next thing. And then we'll go fuck with the Trinity Tron thingamajigger. Blip blip. Extermination of chimeras confirmed. Thank you for your service to the Elegant Research Program. Your satisfactory performance has been noted. Please be assured that all composite life forms of terms to date have verily been psychologically unstable, and research program will not waver in its pursuit of the noble goal of... Yup. The other two are over here. Ah, more food. That gonna trap me. Hello. Welcome to the Aetherochemical Research Facility Employee Hunting Program, sponsored by the Aetherochemical Research Facility Employee Benefits Department. Okay. Stay fit and healthy by participating in our daily hunting contest. Today's objective is 4 emphasis. Walk as fast as you can and try to beat the current record of data not found. Ready? Go! Beep. Oh, he's just right here. Atmospheric impurities at critical levels. Atmospheric corpse flowers spore levels currently at 1,312% of maximum safe limit and rising. Oh shit. Immediate destruction of corpse flowers is highly recommended to ensure citizen safety. Alright, I didn't want my sprint. That's... oh wait. Oh, really? Is there really no way to dismount? What am I supposed to... Oh. Am I supposed to do this? Right. Atmospheric corpse fire spoil levels currently 1,311%. Maximum safe limit and falling. Increased corpse fire population determined to be a result of atmospheric growth stimulation catalyst being unintentionally released by the Ecological Synthesis Research Facility. Transmitting report to research facility. Bleep bleep. Transmission complete. Cool. Thanks for the presents. Would like to remind all participants that laboratory assistants and laboratory property do not constitute valid targets for the purpose of remember to come back again to next week's target and 3 Makote. Okay. Right. We go here to the flagship. Life of Brain? Oh. It finally ended. Ukalhai. This is the place, Warrior of Light. Here we will find the containment facility where entities of incalculable power lie chained and fathomless energy siphoned away by elegant devices. As I warned you, Sephiroth poses the most immediate threat. His dreaming mind drifts perilously close to consciousness. Thus must his destruction be our first concern. Your fellow Scions will be joining us anon, accompanied by the uniquely talented individual of whom I spoke. From what I gathered, the two of you are already well acquainted. Let us continue inside and wait before the doors to the containment facility. Okay. Who the fuck is showing up? Hey, shit. The waifu. Oh, Crow. Hey, Crow. What are you doing, homegirl? You've not been waiting long, I trust. We are eager to lend whatever cooperation we may to your mission, Koken. It is an honor to meet you at last. As I know of only one other Makote Scion, you must be Archon Yustola, meaning your diminutive companion is Mistress Kral of the students of Baldelicion. Correct? Diminutive? Perhaps there's been some mistake. I assume it was for my knowledge and not my stature that you requested my assistant. The mistake is mine. My apologies if I have given offense. Mayhap it would be best if we proceed directly to the matter of our objectives. Your adversary is the Icon Sephiroth of the Warring Triad, otherwise known by the historians of Alag as the Fiend. He was once the patron deity to a tribe of tree-like beings native to Mericidia, but was subdued by the Elegant Empire after a lengthy war of attrition. After his defeat, he was imprisoned for use as a source of power. Even now, Sephiroth is neither truly living nor dead. His mind bound in a dream while his body's energies are harnessed by elegant technologies. I have a question before we continue, Unokalai. If we kill these guys, does this big area just fall out of the sky? Are they what's keeping it up? Because if they are, maybe we just keep the door sealed and just go kill a bunch of Empire. I'm down for killing a bunch of the Empire. Fuck those guys. Like, fuck them. I don't give a fuck. No? Not gonna answer at the side? Okay. The explanation for his failure to dissipate into Aether lies in his restraints. These ingenious devices serve not only to bind him to, but to continuously regenerate his corporeal form. Meaning it will be all but impossible to banish him while said restraints are in place, yes? Remove them, however, and we risk allowing an unfathomably powerful and doubtless vengeful icon to run rampant. Seems we have no choice but to divide our forces. One team must locate the controls to Sephiroth's shackles and disable them, while the other stands ready to destroy him at the moment of his awakening. A mere succinct assessment, Mistress Cryo. While I was aware that the Echo provided you with uncanny insight, I did not expect you to intuit the core of my strategy quite so swiftly. Why? Ha! If only my gift offered such detailed analysis, which is to say, it doesn't. I merely took it upon myself to learn as much about the Triad's imprisonment as I could before coming here. It will be Kurgan and I, after all, who enter the Icon's den. Indeed. Given the nature of our adversary, what is on the edge of my nose that's all crusty? What the fuck? Got a pimple? Maybe a little pimple. I don't know. Hope you guys didn't see it in 1080p. Indeed, given the nature of the adversary, none save those under the aegis of the Echo should be permitted to enter the containment facility. The risk of the primal influence is too great. Correct, you Stola. Well, that's that settled. Settled then. I will disable the restraints, and Kurgan and his gifted adventurer friends will welcome Sephiroth back into the waking world. Better that than the other way around, I'd say, considering our respective fields of expertise, and of course, my diminutive stature. Calm down, woman. You're not that short. She's not that short. Right. It's time I had a little chat with the doorkeeper over there. Blip. Activation verification systems. Lifting access restrictions. Triad control. I had no idea the Balticians' curriculum was so comprehensive. When we locate the controls of Sephiroth's restraints, I shall gladly leave the operation to you. When we locate the controls, may my were unclear, only those blessed with the Echo may safely enter the facility. Your concern for my sanity is touching, but unnecessary. Suffice it to say, I am in no danger of falling under the Icon's sway. Blip bloop. Warning, verification systems detect multiple unauthorized vessels entering restricted airspace. Security systems engaging intruders. The Guardians. Come here, Anche. We must keep the Imperials occupied. We too shall be on our way. Gods, I would be lying if I said I wasn't slightly terrified, but I can't very well leave every deadly task to you scions. Yes, you can. I mean, you've done it so far. According to the history, Sephiroth was immense in both size and strength, mighty enough to rout even the implacable armies of the Alligans, and that more than once. To cut a long story short, we have to get this right. I should do my best not to wake the Icon up too much. As my grandfather always used to say of certain little monsters, get them up and get them moving while their brains are still abed. Right. Gunbreaker time. Let's hit this and see how bad this actually is first. Like, because if I can solo it, I'm gonna solo it. Hey, buddy. How are you? It's the extremes. They're gonna suck.
Disabling Sephiroth's restraints now. Good luck.
buddy. Oh, you look fun. Yeah, you do like 0 damage to me. That's what I thought. Oh. Oh. Oh, hi, big man. Hi. What the hell? Which? Oh. Okay. So he can knock me the fuck off. Got you. Okay, so now we're on this one. Patience and penance. Yeah, usually. Okay. So he knocked me up in the air. I have to figure out how not to get knocked off. But maybe if I just... Okay. Oh, he just pulled me! What the fuck? Okay. Y'all want to know how that hit me when I was behind you, sir? Oh, I see the little bits of glass are gone. Okay. Ooh. What's this doing? I don't know what it's doing, but... Okay, that's what I thought. That's as extreme that's gonna sound. Right, because we didn't get anything from that? That's what I thought. It's the extremes that we get the weapons and shit from. Okay, he wasn't too bad. Where the hell is everyone? Oh, there they are. Where is... How long I've been streaming? I don't see anywhere here. Usually it's, you know... up in the corner here. But it's... He's gone. It's not even extreme info. Okay. You did it. I've seen you in action before, but never against anything that big. My legs keep telling me to run, but I just couldn't tear myself away. I don't think I blinked once during the whole battle. Well, it is what it is. A hero, tried and true. If only I had possessed such strength. Yustola, this is Cryo. Icon eliminated. Oh, if you only could have seen it. token gave Sephiroth the mother of all rude awakenings. And your distraction was perfect. We encountered not a single Imperial soldier. Yes, understood. Let's swap tails at the Rising Stones, then. Wow, we're just gonna come back here and kill another one. On a path to the control chamber, we discovered a number of dormant thralls. It would seem the machines that preserve their forms also hold them in a state of torpor. We need not fear them summoning their deity anew. In short, our work here is done. For the present, at least. Let's go home, shall we? I don't trust this motherfucker. Oh. Ah. Hydris. Your senses are sharp, young one. I'm Regula van Hydris, legatus of the Sixth Division. And it would seem that the damnable woman and her accomplice have led me on merry dance through the thickets of this infernal island's defenses. To think that I pursued them. I shall withdraw for now. My lesson learnt. I doubt it. You Garleans never learn. You covet the means to enslave primals, but in your headlong dash to control that which you do not understand, you show less wisdom than the very beast tribes that summon them. I have no interest in crossing blades with children. Leave, grow strong, and maybe one day you will want my attention. Get back here with your dark Knigget sword, so I can fuck you up. Ugh, fucking Garleans. Fucking Garleans, bro. With the exception of like 2 of you. I looked back and you weren't there. Did something happen? Not of consequence. I mistook a shadow for a man. Just what are you hiding beneath that mask of yours? A longing for hope? An appetite for power? A lingering sense of regret? And I do detect a desire to test your strength against a certain hero. Is that what your gifts tell you? No, those were just wild guesses. But I wonder if some few of my words didn't strike close to the mark. Kyle, you're adorable. I'm a hit more than a few. Be at ease, Unukalai. I have no supernatural ability to read minds. The echo simply allows me to comprehend, regardless of language, that which a fellow being would have me know. You need not mask your heart as you do your countenance. That was a performance then. A rooster uncovered my true nature? I see. I shall have to keep my wits about me. I got some everything Ritz crackers. Give me here. I'm gonna munch on a few of them before we continue. I knew I forgot to do something. There's another thing we can do too. Being 8. You bastard. Okay. Now we go to Uxundu. I did the last of these, and the quest is up. The final quest. Oh no. My vaporizer was not charging like it was supposed to be. Sky cage over the sea. Ninu Valley has finally received word of her siblings' whereabouts. Koken, at last the time to rescue brother has come. Vundu capture overly bold Vundu spy and like flood after rain, answers Paul from his beak after interrogation. Spy speaks of brother and says the Vundu plan to move him to a sky cage hanging in the Cromlech. We must act now, while the Vundu do not expect us. Such a chance may not come again. Make haste to Cromlech. Okay. Wherever that may be. Give me this rich cracker. I think it happened back in the 80s, bro. Yeah, some dude jumped out of a plane, let it crash, threw his bag of cocaine out. He ended up dying, but some young bear found the cocaine and ate it all. I think he had like fucking like 60 pounds worth of cocaine in his stomach when they did the autopsy. The autopsy dude said for like 15 minutes it was the most dangerous thing on land, on the planet. It like bled out and died because of it. It OD'd on the cocaine. But yeah, it didn't kill anybody, but that's the whole preference behind that movie, is that it just goes on a big ass killing spree because it's all fucking coked up. Yeah, I remember that story in the news, bro. It was fucking hilarious. New animated? Huh, I'm gonna have to watch it. Alright. Ah. They sneer at Linu's dance. Kogan, if not for you, the Vandu throw Lunu Valley into the lowly sky cage. Attackers lying in wait when Lunu Valley arrives. Scheming Vandu hope to ambush any Gundu that come to rescue brother. But they know not our strength. Brother hangs below. Lunu Valley hears his voice calling out. But such a flimsy sky cage cannot hold two Vanu, even if one is dainty as Linu Valley. Kogan is light as butterfly in comparison. Sky cage holds fast under his weight. Here, give brother this horn, and Sanuwa answers the call. On wings of steed, he rides to freedom. Kogan, hurry, before Mundu Vandu arrive. Oh, so he's right underneath us. Hey, this one. Lunu hears Sister's voice and the sounds of pitched fighting. And now a netherling stands before me. What is the meaning of this? I have this thing for you, sir. Ah! Well, Linu Vanu is glad to have such skilled fighter on his side. You say Sister has gift for me? Uh-huh. A Sanua horn. With this, Linu rides Sanua to freedom. Or to family. Come, Netherling. I'm about to get me one of these little flying snake dudes. I think they're fucking cool. Cool, I'm gonna go up, help your sister, and kill this bitch. Sister! Brother! Hey, Vandu. Nunu Vanu will not return to your sky cages. Uh-oh. To go on Dragon Ball Z. This is what it means to go even further beyond! The power level's over 9,000. Vandu coward scatters leaves before ferocious autumn gale. Outbound strength in our dance. Few possess the will to stand fearless against dances moving in concert with allies and family. Gathering naught but ill fate befalls our tribe since Vandu conquer our land. Your rescue is like single stars shining in darkness. And for that, Nunu thanks you. Ooh. Excuse me. Sister, for moons did Lunu Vahanu worry for your safety. Alone in Sky Cage, to see you safe brings more comfort than the first rays of the light at dawn. How does Lunu Valley escape the Vandu for so long? For that, we must also thank Kogan. He has strong ties with the Zundu, and in their kindness they grant the Gundu refugees an island to rest on, far away from the Vundu. Ah, bold as they are, even Vundu do not risk truce and encroach on Zundu territory. But such kindness from the Zundu, Nunuvanu wonders what they intend. Brother, all in Okundu Naki eagerly await their chief's return. But first, let us make our introductions to Okzondu, and from there, a new home. Chief Sano, may Zephyr winds blow always at your back. I, Linuvanu, son of Chief Unu Guchuamle. Ah, Linuvanu looks much like his father. Your tribe faces many adversaries. Adversities. But that you are safe gives them hope. Sano believes that Linu leads Oak Gundu Naki to greatness. It seems the Vundu spare Okzondu. No building bears the scars of their wrath. Nunu hears Okzondu buys this peace with offerings. Nunu supposes that is proper path for tribe lacking the strength or courage to face their enemies. Nunu Vano oversteps his bounds. He dares to insult our tribe. Sanu Vano, let Linu speak. The Gundu stand against the Vundu, and they take everything from this tribe, even turning friends against one another. The Zundu choose a different path, and Linu is free to think as he likes about our choices. True warriors fight for their freedom and for their tribe. Only cowards give gifts to appease their enemies. Cowards, watch your words, Linu Vano. Brother, you embarrass us. Oak Gundu Naki is a gift from the Zundu tribe. Without Zundu generosity, Gundu remain homeless, wandering cloud sea like Sanua, hatchling looking for mother. Brother brings shames to insult our benefactors. Sister scolds Linu Vanu. She becomes bolder with the passing of the moons. But perhaps she is right. Sanu Vanu, please forgive Linu Vanu's rudeness. Linu Vanu, Sanu understands reasons for doubt. Now let us move forward and build further upon the friendship our two tribes share. He's right, though. You should go kick their ass. Surely Chief Sanu knows that Vindu discovery of Okgundu Naki is but a matter of time. When dark clouds bring Vundu to inquire about Zundu's role in their protection, what then does Chief Sanu do? When the storm comes, Sanu Vanu trusts judgment of tribe to weather all safely through it. Or you'll just call on me and I'll kick their ass and they'll know better than to fuck with you. Kogan, Brothers Rava Okondunaki has chief at last. Burden of responsibility lifts from Linu Valley's shoulders, however. Although Linu wants nothing more than to polish her beak and talon, make feather arrangements, and practice her sun-drop dance, there is still a need in the village. Brothers' dislike for Zundu is plain, and it does not bode well for the future of our two tribes. Others in Okondunaki share his distaste. Some say that the Zundu are weaklings for not opposing the Vundu openly. Linu understands their misgivings, but they must look beyond that. If the Zundu do not buy freedom with tributes, then the Vundu conquer them as well. They would hold all islands in their talons, and all would answer to their rule. Linu must make the others understand this. The Zundu and Gundu must work together for the benefit of both our tribes. Linu Valley has a plan to bring tribes together in friendship. She has plans for Kogan's role too. Speak with Linu Valley again when time comes. I am now trusted. They now have building. Cool. Nunavut has appointed Chief Okondunaki. Construction of the chief's roost has been completed. Your reputation has increased to trusted. Ivanu tribal daily quests are now available from Ivanu at Okondunaki. Some other we will undertake 3 additional quests from Ivanu as reputation rank bonus. This bonus is available until the daily reset time for tribal requests. After accepting all currently daily quests from Ivanu, please be advised that you cannot undertake these quests if you have no remaining allowances. For more, you have extra west selection of wares. Which is you. Was it the Birch Branch? No. Well, that's that. Where's the mount? Oh, Wondrous Tales. Is there no mount? Oh, they go higher than trusted. Okay. I'm not reading these. They're gonna be repeated multiple times, so if I'm just clicking through it, I apologize. Hmm. Oh. We're looking for things to sneeze at. Or flap the wings at. Okay, don't let me fly through there. Be that way. Fuck you, too. Oh, okay, there's a destination over there. Never mind. Oh, nachos. Where are the things I'm supposed to sneeze at? The fuck? Maybe there's these locations over here. No, invalid target. Okay. And I'm confused. here, over here, don't you? What other thing is done? Those false guns knocks fish back into the wind stream. Long hours, sweet promises to females blown away in a single gale. Netherling will rue this day. No, I won't. Like you think I will, but I won't. Megan's gonna say the same shit. Okay. Oh, excuse me again. Very burpy. Okay. So, am I done with this one? Yes. Cool. You're no longer needed. Well, let's go deal with the galley cats. We're at the 2-hour mark. Maybe we'll take a little break. I actually am kind of hungry. I got something I can quick and easy to make downstairs. I got shit in the shingle. I just have to reheat it. Maybe we'll do that. Take a little break. Get some food. Yes. Strap, bristles,
Mew mew.
I want one as a minion. It says it's below me. So up. Haha. am I stuck on? You're gonna make me walk around. You're gonna make me walk around, fucker. Hunger burps. That's what they are. Right. All things I've done before. Okay. $250. So today, tomorrow. What, 4 days? Is what it'll be. I'll have to do the same with fucking the Vath too. Fuck. I'm not really interested in their mount, but I'll eventually go back and get it. I gotta finish off the tribe quests in A Realm Reborn too. I've done all but the Ixal. That's because, well, I have to level up my fucking crafter. Or crafters, I should say. I have no items to trade. No. Okay. We're done here. Let's go back to Mordona. Check our retainer. Because there's just been a minute. see if she sold anything. And then food, because I'm hungry. Oh, I still have all this shit. Those will keep. All right. We're gonna sit, relax. I'm gonna make some food. I'll be back. I'm gonna put some tunes on. That's not it. No? That's... that's not it. Idle camo. That's what we're looking for. No. Fucking. Excuse me. Oh, it is idling camera. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna disable my camera here. I'm gonna put on some tunes, and we shall be right back. See you guys in a few. Okay, enough with the music. One moment. There we go. Sorry, I had to cough. Very peppery. Was that shit on a shingle? I'm gonna pour myself a new drink here, and then we'll get back into it. Ah, that is a wonderful view. Jesus Christ. Like, focus on the goddamn fucking face. And or the whole character. And fucking put the crotch right in the face, bro. Thanks. Alright, let's get in the Rising Stones. Ooh. Okay. So, warrior of light, how did it feel to strike down so great a foe? You must tell me more of the experience once our meeting with your colleagues is concluded. Maybe. Maybe I'll just tell you to fuck around and find out. Through thine all-surpassing skill at arms do we now take our first step in riding this star of the warring triad's baleful presence. And in such wise do we lessen the burden bequeathed unto us by the vainglory of the lag. Know, however, that my dialogue is the one you doth skip. Know, however, that the two icons which remain are thought equal in might to Sephiroth, and may yet exceed him. Ere thou proceed, I would counsel thee to marshal thy strength, and give careful thought to thy preparation. Assuming the Garleans afford us the luxury of time, even now they grasp for the means to dominate primals, blind to the technology's potential for calamity. My master taught me that the entity known as Sephiroth was this world's first sacred tree, elevated to godhood by the belief of its worshippers. There is no more power fearsome than that born of unconditional faith and unbending ideal. It is plain your master found in you a willing student. Tell me, was it he who taught you of Allegan technology's potential for calamity, or are those your own words? It was but a figure of speech, nothing more. When last we met, I thought I caught a glimpse of the boy behind the mask, but it would seem your defenses are firmly back in place. You must persist with this infuriating veil of secrecy. I, for one, would very much like to know who this master of yours is, amongst other things. Why you gotta be so nosy? As long as our purposes align, what matter my affiliation? It matters a great deal. I do not ask out of idle curiosity. If we are to fight as comrades, we need to be able to trust each other. On which note, I should apologize for my earlier trickery. It was merely an attempt to get to the heart of the enigmatic companion. Truth be told, I was rather glad you reacted as you did. No person of your age has any business being calm and aloof all the time. much as you might wish to be. Anyway, we had best be off. Do send word if there are any further developments. A companion now, am I? No. You're not. The fate of stars. That looks like the extreme version. No. This is the second one. Most preoccupied with the threat of the 6th Legion. Oh, that came out of nowhere. Ooh. That's more cream than strawberry. Ugh. I am troubled, warrior of light. The 6th Legion will not soon surrender its pursuit of elegant technology. While it is true that the 6th suffered heavy losses in attempting to breach La's defenses, the Legion is still very much a force to be reckoned with. Left to his own devices, it will not be long before the Legatus moves to him. Pray excuse the interruption, but a call to this link pearl can only come from one of your fellow scions. Hakan Yustola, what news? You are quite certain they have broken through? Yes, of course. We shall leave immediately. It would see the thing I feared most has come to pass. The Guardians have succeeded in dispelling the barrier J placed upon the entrance to the research facility. We must intercept and destroy them before they acquire the means to control primal entities. Archon Yostola requests that we assemble at the scene of the intrusion. Pray depart at once. I will join you when I have informed the other scions of this development. Okay. Okay. See you when I see ya. I see we are the first to arrive. No matter, your college should be here and on. They were wise indeed to keep this area under surveillance. Had the Galleons slipped by unnoticed, I dare not think of the consequences. Archon Yustola set forth for Zila when it became apparent that the Legatus was attempting to breach the barrier. Arrived to find that he had succeeded. Must hope that he has yet to find his prize. Oh, it's done charging. Well met, Unukalai. And thank you for answering my summons so swiftly. Kogan, we shall all be glad of your presence should we meet with the Sixth Legion. As seems all but certain. As you may be aware, this facility houses some Halag's most advanced technology. Accordingly, Urianger sought to deny the Empire easy ingress by weaving a ward of singular potency. Not singular enough, it would seem. I would be surprised if the Legatus had not reached the core laboratories already. It's passing strange. I wove the ward in accordance with the most closely guarded teachings of the Archmages of Charlian. Naught was left to chance. Naught. 'Tis well known that the children of Galamad have no talent for arcane manipulation, nor hath the Empire more than a cursory knowledge of sorcery. That they should succeed in unraveling so complex a skein of magecraft, in which surpassing swiftness is surpassing strange. That it is Urianger. 'Tis a mystery for another day. Archon Stola has the right of it. Before else we must move to safeguard the knowledge which enabled the Elegans to harness primal energies. Of particular concern is this Genesis expression, an aetherochemical formula that followed the scholars of yore to create substance from nothingness. I know of no such formula. Whence came you by this information? From your economic master, perchance? He did furnish me with that morsel, yes, and knowing exactly which prize the Legatus now seeks enables us to protect his position. Do you not see? We have been gifted the perfect opportunity to remove the head of an entire legion. I didn't think you quite so bloodthirsty, Unukalai. Surely safeguarding secrets should take precedence over slaying Legatus. Not really. We can do both. Totally do both. Kryle's sentiments reflect my own, yet the two objectives need not be mutually exclusive. What say you, Urianger? Urianger? Ah, forgive me. My thoughts were bound up in idle imaginings. In answer to thy question, milady, I am content to be led by thee in this matter. No, we can do both. We can do both. We can most certainly do both. Right. I've enabled the facility's teleporters. Shall we? You dwell on the matter of the barrier. I do verily. 'Twas a warding spell of labyrinthine intricacies, the brainchild of the head of the students of Baldician himself. Even the most learned Archon would require some several moons to disentangle such an enchantment. To do so in mere bells would require some preternatural power akin to the very echo itself. has been active. Prepare to teleport to the Earth research facility. Codes against the favor of the stars. Level is synced if you're above the maximum level of hour. It will be synced as follows: 260. Proceed. The Galleons strike for the heart. Yes, they do. We have Sams here after him. What? Can I not hit him? Why can't I hit him? That's weird. Okay. Whatever. Let's go. There, it's back.
In the name of the Emperor!
Do I have to fuck with you guys too? Yes. Best keep her safe. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Ow. After the Legatus. And still they come. I will handle this. Better waifu. I've exposed the bones for the work. Now to extract the marrow. Nah, sir, I'm whooping your ass. Even in the moment of my triumph, you persist in your misguided crusade. So be it. I shall bring my prize to the Emperor alongside your head. No.
Savages. Savages. Can you withstand this?
Yes.
There is nowhere to run! Can you withstand this?
I'm sorry. I'm a fucking tiger.
Enough!
That's what I thought. Kogan. The tumulith is unbreached then. Cryo. My wounds will not slow my blade should you seek to bar my path. You would slay me, no doubt, but it would be your final act. What's up, fuckboy? What madness afflicts you, Aurorsian fools? The Emperor but desires means to shock the icons and their destructive appetites. Why do you rail against your own salvation? It is not for man to wield such power. The primal energy your Emperor seeks to contain would be as kindling waiting for a spark. Forget not the White Raven, Legatus. Like thee, he presumed to wield the power of a lag, and invited the calamity in doing so. The star's fate is too important to be decided by any one man, a warmongering savage least of all. Have care, boy. You speak of my Emperor. Yeah, and he's a fucktard. But dying here in defense of his honor will not further his cause. Well, well, I appear not to be dead. Oh. Cryo. I may have cracked a rib. Ooh. Or two. But I'll be fine. Honestly. Our foes gave no quarter. Had Unuk Halali stinted in his defense of thee, thou mayst be certain thy hurts would be far worse. Could do no less. Mistress Kryle is here at my behest, after all. The secrets of the lag are safe for the present, though it is doubtful the legatus will return from Garlemald till the prize he coveteth lieth in his grasp. So blow it up. Then we must redouble our efforts to protect this place. Oh, and I. We'll place additional seals upon the tomolith. Unu Kalhai. I appreciated you staying at my side. Thank you. 'Twas not. Oh, please. It was a good deal more than that, and you know it. Now let me help you. When a woman thanks you for saving her life, the customary response is, "You're welcome." You are welcome. Oh, fucking hair. There. Ah, very Angers. Are the new wards already in place? My colleagues yet toil upon their enchantments. I come unto thee in secret, that I might question thee outside their hearing. Question me. I would speak with the one who undid my subtlest magecraft, he who invited the Imperial Legatus into this facility in hopes of engineering the man's demise at the hands of the Warrior of Light. You accuse me masterminding this day's events? The plan may have been thy master's, but the deed was thine. Thou didst lure the legatus of the Sixth Legion into a trap from which he was not intended to emerge. It is plain to me now that thy seeming opportunism is proposing his elimination was feigned, and that his death was the object of thy plan from the first. And do you have any proof of this? Thine own words betrayed thee. Thou didst speak of the Emperor's desire to claim the Genesis expression. the existence of which even the learned Mistress Cryle was ignorant. Whence then did the legatus come by such definitive knowledge? And then there's the matter of mine unraveled ward. None save one possessed of an otherworldly gift could have so swiftly effected its dissolution. Know thee of another blessed with such? Assuming these accusations have merit, what then? Full many times and oft doth the pursuit of truth lead me down darkened paths. I take no issue with thy purpose. 'Tis but thy method I would call into question. The Garlean Empire we have a common foe. Hadst thou deigned to share thine intentions with Kogan or Mistress Kyle, 'tis like that we would have closed the trap with less risk to life and more success. I sought to use the most dangerous secrets of Alag as bait. Who among you would agree to such reckless plan? None, and with good cause. Irrespective, thou art remiss in thy duty to thy comrades. I note with some disappointment that in matters concerning the primals and those who would control them, the cold rationality upon which thou didst pridest thyself is conspicuous by its absence. Know that the salvation of the star is an end too vast for any one of us to accomplish alone. Shouldst thou fall to trust in thy comrades, I foresee thy actions precipitating some terrible misfortune. Indeed. My sincerest apologies, Coleman. Yuri Ange is correct in his suspicions. It was I who orchestrated this encounter with the Empire. I would ask that thou forgive Unu Kalhai this transgression, and keep mention of it from Mistress Cryle. 'Twould be a pity for one foolish decision to wither their budding camaraderie ere it had a chance to bloom. There you are, you rotten idler. When Shatola realized you were struggling, and with the wards alone, she was absolutely livid. Ah, never mind the warring triad. I have awoken Archon Yostolus' tempestuous wrath. In supplicant mood shall I return at once, and there atone for mine idleness. Come, Kogan. It is time we return to the Rising Stones. Once again, I must apologize for acting without your consent or counsel. As a gesture of repentance and a sign of good faith, allow me to share something of myself with you. As Eranje suggests, I possess the gift of the echo, though it is of a nature different from yours. Regardless, I would use my gift for the self-same purpose. Salvation of the star. Nothing possesses a greater threat to the world than the proliferation of primal harnessing technology. This I know only too well. What I am about to divulge concerns the fate of another star entirely. On this other world, a magic was devised that allowed the realm's champions to use a stone known as Orasite to contain the power of primals. So armed, these heroic souls conquered god after god, oblivious to their weapon's fatal imperfection. Its purpose is to bleed primal energies, and with each victory the heroes change, transforming at last into fiends of endless appetite. Insatiable in their hunger for aether, they ultimately went to war over the star's ever-dwindling life force, and fought until there was nothing left. Thus, as Ariane so astutely observed, when I am faced with those who rush to embrace power unchecked, I lose all semblance of rationality. Know that my master too cares deeply about the fate of this star. I am his servant, his instrument, sent here to ensure that the same tragedy does not consume another world. Balance of yeah, okay. Heads reaches new to share to the current state of war and triad. Warrior of Light. In this world if this world is to survive, we must move forward with our plan. Another pillar of the Warring Triad must be toppled. The question of which has already been answered. The following our encounter with the Legatus. Archon Yashtal detected erratic etheric waveforms emanating from the sector containing the icon Sophia, known simply as the Goddess. In former times, such readings can mean only one thing. She is close to awakening. Let us return to Azilah forthwith and put an end to the primal deity. Let she rise again in all her terrible glory. We appear to be the first to arrive. Shall we await our colleagues here? Could the 6th Legion have returned? Kelgan! Unuk Halhai! Uh-oh. Cryo. We're under attack. Your Stola and Urianche have engaged the foe not far from here. Who is it? Who is this douchebag? The first Demiurge. Ha! Rarely is my shield thus tested. 'Twould seem the Alligans have not been lax in their recruitment. The Alligans are dead, sir. Think you so? Mayhap your armor is merely withered whilst you lay idle. Still your tongues. We have starved them long enough. With scales in hand, the goddess shall rise and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful worm king at her side, might judge and things bring balance unto all. Hear my words in despair, Alligans. Our goddess is awoken. Her civilization has birthed the instruments of its own undoing. "'Twas well that you are here, Kokin. I should like to know what our assailants were saying. You understood the words, did you not?" "'Twas a Mericidian dialect. Mine ears do not deceive, though one which beareth scant resemblance to any spoken in recent times. As for our antagonists' meeting, I do gladly defer to those blessed with the echo." The one with the shield seemed to think we were Alligans. He recited what sounded like a verse of prophecy, and claimed that the goddess is awoken. Is that about right, Kogan? Yeah. Shit be whack, yo. And might we assume that this deity of theirs is the very icon we've come to topple? Aye. From their tongue, their words, and their attire, 'tis like that our antagonists were Mericidian, thralls of the goddess Sophia and victims of the Alligans' incursions. If, as Kral claimeth, they thought us ancients of the land, it's little wonder that they sought to bring us low. You suggest that Sophia's servants have been liberated from the containment. We have no choice but to accept word of her awakening its truth. Gods help us! The Warring Triad have proven formidable enough when we've roused them with a fraction of their true strength. Should Sophia break free at the peak of her powers, Kogan and his friends won't stand a chance. We won't stand a chance? Woman! Let us be about it, then, Kogan, Kral, Unukalhar. The three of you will make directly for Sophia's containment facility. Yorianja and I will do what we can to occupy the Icon's thralls. Then let's go kick some ass. Mistress Kral, do you perchance recall the words of the prophecy in its entirety? Let me see, I believe it was, with scales in hand, the goddess shall rise, and righteously cast off her cursed pall, that she, with wrathful worm king at her side, might judge and thence bring balance unto all. Containment Bay, P126 now accessible.
I leave the goddess in your capable hands. Just watch out for her worshippers.
Oh, don't worry about it, crying. Oh, she's kind of cool with it. Fuck.
The unenlightened come. Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom. Know you the full weight of death.
Oh, of course you do. Bitch, you're wasting my shit.
To me, my faithful. Come forth, scales of revelation. I would know the weight of your souls.
Whoa! Okay, so now I can get knocked off.
Can you bring equilibrium? I shall tip back the balance.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Sin must be balanced with suffering. Daughter, be the bearer of my wisdom.
Uh-huh. Back in the middle, please.
My revelations are lost.
Your boy did shit. Bye, Sophie. I see the goddesses no more. Well done. Once Kral and Unu Kalhai have rejoined us, we may safely depart. One thing yet puzzles me, however. How did Sophia's servants come to awake from those slumber? I believe we have the answer to that. We discovered the remains of a Garlean soldier in an adjacent sector of the containment facility. It is like that the fool ventured too close to Sophia during the Emperor's previous incursion. I wasn't thrilled for his troubles. Another reminder, if anyone needed, as to the incalculable threat posed by these beings. The goddess would not even have been conscious when she claimed the man's will, and yet this mistake granted her the means to release her servants, and would have resulted in her own liberation had we not been on hand to intervene. I do much wonder what the Icon's pawn was capable of, so effectively manipulating the facility's containment systems. How came he by such rarefied knowledge? That too is easy to explain. During our investigation, Kral discovered a subtle flaw in one of the mechanisms which led to the goddesses in check, which held the goddess in check. A flaw which had plainly been added intentionally. Upon examining the facility's records of the period, we were able to piece together the story. It was a time towards the end of the Third Astral Era when the people of Mericidia faced extinction at the hands of the Allegan Empire. Sophia, being of incomparable cunning, was said to have communicated certain plans to her servants through the medium of a trusted oracle. Following the oracle's instructions, the duly conspired with a rebel faction within Allag, who we believe agreed to tamper with the prison intended for Sophia, and then the goddess and her thralls chanced to be captured. Though we suspect that this had always been their plan. Indeed, the prison was situated at the heart of Allag, and we think they intended to attack the city from within. They would merely have had to wait for the rebels to exploit the weakness in their confines. But the conspirators dealing with the Mericidians were exposed before they could enact the plot, and all was similarly executed. It seems that the flaw itself remained undiscovered, however, and might have remained so until the end of days had it not been for the actions of the Archbishop, and subsequently the Garleans. Fucking Jesus. And cannot help but wonder what might have come to pass had their scheme been successful. Mayhap the answer lies in the prophecy. Kral hath the right of it. Its words may be deciphered thus. The cursed Paul speaketh of Sophia's prison. from which she was supposed to emerge at the agreed hour. The Worm King, meanwhile, can be none other than the great Bahamut himself, then yet a prisoner, from whom the goddess did intend to unleash upon a lag to set the scales of justice. Foolhardy plan, had it come to fruition, the two of them would surely have razed the realm. Naught would have been spared the devastation, Mericidian's homeland included. The home already stood on the brink of oblivion. Mayhap they wished for naught else but to purge the poison of a lag with primal fire. The tale teacheth us that even the greatest of man's creations may yet be brought low by a single act of treachery. The Alligans were first to place the trust in technological bondage. To shackle such beings is but to delay the inevitable. Naught save their total destruction shall free us from their menace. Let us return now to the Rising Stones, and there consider the final step of this most needful task. The threat posed by this facility is far greater than you imagine, Ariane, and one not limited to the icons themselves. Sophia's remaining sirens must be put down. Blip bloop. Warning. Deactivating stasis chamber support systems will result in subject termination. Enter identification code to continue. He's an Alligan. He's a fucking alligator. Blip identification code accepted. Subjects terminated. As Artemis, warrior of light, Archon Yashtala mentioned that there was a matter she wished to discuss. Well met, Cole. You will forgive me if I seem curt, but I would settle an account with your young friend. While conducting a final sweep of Sophia's containment facility, we discovered that all the remaining thralls had perished in their stasis chamber. This was your doing? It was. We chose to act upon the knowledge revealed within the tombstone we recovered. The true purpose of these prisons was far more horrifying than we first assumed. The Alligans were not simply observing the icons and siphoning away their energies. They were conducting experiments in preparation for a far more ambitious project. We recall, both the Fiend and the Goddess were imprisoned within massive spherical structures. These spheres were the prototypes which paved the way for the successful construction of an artificial celestial body. You speak of STORMBLOOD. Aye. The Icon's cages are simply the same design as the Red Moon. To be plain, the research facility contains the seeds of 3 calamities, which might feasibly be visited upon a chosen target. Eliminating one of them necessitated the destruction of the goddess's slumbering thralls, a distasteful task unbefitting one such as the Warrior of Light. Thus did I resolve to perform the deed myself. You have made your case, and it is apparent that we were not in full possession of the fact. Nevertheless, your notion of what may or may not be expected of Kogan is presumptuous in the extreme. Well, let me shut up. She'll make me sleep on the couch. When the Warrior of Light chose to join the Signs, he did so in the knowledge that he would be required to face and destroy not only the Primal's but also the fanatical servants. That which you term a distasteful task is an essential part of our calling, a burden which every Scion is sworn to shoulder. I see. It would seem I misjudged the depth of your resolve. No matter. Assuming I have made myself understood, we need not speak of it again. There is, however, one other subject which merits discussion. You determined that Sophia's thralls were awoken by a Garlean soldier who had somehow gained access to the containment area, did you not? If that is the case, it seems highly doubtful the interloper wandered into such a dangerous part of the facility by chance. Dissidents within the Empire claim that the 6th Legion is rife with agents under orders to thwart the Legatus's mission by any means necessary. Lest you imagine that we have allies in Galamad, I should clarify that their motive is wholly uncharitable. Regula Van Hydrus rose to the top of the Garlean military on merit alone, and is fiercely loyal to the Emperor for recognizing his efforts. His compeers, by contrast, rose through the favor of the established order, and would accordingly do anything to see him fail. But they would be so reckless. You truly believe the actions of these agents contributed to the recent crisis? Aye. And that they pose no less a risk to the realm than those loyal to the Emperor. Plainly, we must continue to do all in our power to prevent the technologies of Alag from falling into the hands of man. At that point, at least, we have ever been in complete agreement. That's the end of that one. Ooh, okay. Real quick, that's going to be the end of this, and like 10 minutes earlier than I want. But I'm starting to yawn and get tired. So, with that said, remember to shine on. Be groovy. Catch you guys all next time. Peace.